Hey everybody, it's another episode of AJ Opens Boxes. Show AJ, that's me, opens up boxes. And oh look, I got a box right here. This is the New Mutants. I've got the Best Buy Steelbook exclusive. This is the 4K Ultra HD Blu-Ray and digital code in the limited edition Steelbook exclusively from Best Buy. So I've not seen this movie yet. It was in the theaters, and I did not go to the theaters because of there's a pandemic going on. Just weren't aware there's a kind of a pandemic. Actually, there is a pandemic, not kind of a pandemic. So yeah, I avoided theaters. I'm still avoiding theaters, and if you are, good for you. If you're not, then okay then. So this is a lot of controversy about this movie for a variety of reasons. I'm not even going to get all of it because I don't even know all of it. It was originally going to be released in theaters in 2018. It didn't. They pushed it back for whatever reason. I think the filmmakers originally wanted to make it like a horror movie, which they eventually did, but then they're like, no, make it like a young adults movie. It's the New Mutants, you know, whatever, it's fun. And then they eventually went back to the horror movie. Then they did some reshoots, and I don't know. There's also some casting, like why did they cast certain characters that they did, whatever. Of course, it also was going to be released 2 different times in 2019, getting pushed back in part because of other X movies, Deadpool 2, and well as X-Men Dark Phoenix. You don't want to compete against X-Men Dark Phoenix, though I think this movie kind of did in a certain way, in a not good way, but I'll find out. I'm excited to see this movie. I do like the New Mutants. They came out in 2000, good lord. They came out in 1982. I didn't read it originally when it first came out. Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod were creators of the New Mutants. I remember getting into it later. I did get into it later, a little into late 80s and then in the 90s, or I guess in 90 by when it ended, the original first run of New Mutants with the original cast when it got all Rob Liefelded and stuff, which at the time I really liked. Now, I'm okay with it, whatever. But, so let's at least get into the box and see what the Steelbooks looks like. Like I said, yeah, so yeah. I don't blame the cast for any, but I think they probably did the best they can. In fact, Ilana Rasputin, who's in this movie, the actress, is in the Queen's Gambit, which I saw on Netflix. Really good. She's actually a really good actress. And then Maisie Williams is Wolfsbane, one of my favorite characters, and a bunch of other people I don't know very well. So, whatever. So, all right, got the plastic there. That's going to go in a landfill. Awesome. Of course, we'll just, yeah. So this is it's got some cool artwork there. So, a lot of it's like they're pushing through something, you know. And even I guess there's on the back there the X. I'm gonna get that kind of glue off there. So there you go, standard steel book. It's a book that's steel. I don't know if this is actually steel. I mean, I guess it could be. There's my digital code. I'm gonna put it right here. Sometimes I get asked for my digital code. No, I don't. I actually, ironically, as much as I love physical media, I generally watch the digital code just because it's easier, even though I always like to have the digital code. So there you go. There's the front and there's the back. You can put them all together there, and you know it's kind of cool looking. So it's got some cool artwork in the middle there. First of all, let's look at the there's the 4K. Looks kind of cool. It's got the main cast there. I'll show that, and then of course there's the Blu-ray. And this is kind of, I think actually the Blu-ray's got a cooler look to it because it's more stylized. I'm assuming that has something to do with the movie or references. The reason I watched the digital code is I dropped the movie. So that's actually kind of cool. That's kind of freaky looking. They're all like, you can see their skulls are, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think their skulls are to scale for a lot of them. I think they're just the same skull over and over again. Or not, who knows? I don't know. I doubt they x-rayed their skulls for this, but so there you go. That is the Steelbook from Best Buy, exclusively from Best Buy. Put these movies back in here before I lose them or whatever. I am excited about watching this movie. I know it's probably going to be bad. I mean, I even enjoyed the 2015 Fantastic Four. As I was watching it and knew it was bad. Like I enjoyed it even as it was bad. I don't know what that says about me, but I don't know. I can appreciate people putting an effort even if other parties didn't do a good job. Whatever, but yeah, there's a lot of controversy about it, and I'm not necessarily gonna I don't want to really get into it too much because I don't really like to get into controversy. Put my knife away. That's not controversial. Knife safety should never be controversial. But I'm excited to see it. This is kind of the last of the Fox X-Men movies. Supposedly they even tried to re-edit it so that they can maybe fit into the MCU. We'll see, because obviously the movie took so long to get released that literally all the movies were bought out by Disney. So just put it this way: if you wait long enough for a movie, eventually Disney will buy you out. That's probably not true. Don't. That doesn't even make sense. But you know what does make sense? My social media. Wow, that's a good segue. All right, you can always check me out on the Twitter at @A_J_Roberts. That's AJ Roberts. And of course, you can check me out on the Instagram at the AJ Show TV. Be forewarned, I occasionally will take a picture or two of my wiener and a half. I like to give people a heads up on that. And when I win wiener and a half, one's a full-bred miniature dachshund. The other is well, they're both rescues. The other is a beagle, maybe? I don't know. Beagle, wiener, beagle wiener? A weagle? I don't think anybody calls it that. That has nothing to do with the New Mutants. Other than that, was just a debacle, which I just saw there. So I'm excited for it. I think the cast is really great, and so that I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm sure their performances are as good, and just the idea of making it horror is kind of fun. So there you go. What should the question of the day be? Who's your favorite? Just make it easy. Just an easy one. Xavier Sheridan. Who's your favorite X-Men character? It doesn't have to be one of the main X-Men. It can be from X-Force, though most of them have been on like 12 different teams. X-Factor, the New Mutants. They totally missed out on putting Boom Boom in there. Maybe that's your favorite. That's actually a character, or Meltdown, or Boomer. These are all the same names of the same character from the New Mutants. Whatever. But what is your favorite X-Men character, or two or three? They're done. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite X-Men character is, whether they've been in the movies or not. They might eventually be, or might not be. Who knows? Who cares? I mean, I guess I care, and you do, maybe. But hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please click like and subscribe. It's really easy to get. Because I need the validation for one, but just helps my channel grow, and I appreciate everybody that watches and comments, and I try to even respond to a lot of the comments below if they're not weird, like links to things that I have to delete. I've been getting a lot of weird comments that are from bots, so that has nothing to do with anything. In fact, I probably shouldn't have talked about it. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe. The easiest way to subscribe, click on Iron Weenie up in the corner there. And of course, you can always check out more of my videos to the sides of me there. Thanks for watching, and until next time, until you become a new mutant or an old mutant, keep boxing it up.